I may be skipping over stuff, but I want to talk about the retaliation portion of this, because what began as meddling from the DA's office as a favor to a wealthy family has turned into pure retaliation on that office, and directly from District Attorney Sharen Wilson. She has taken a personal interest in using this case to crush me. Despite the fact that I have a constitutional right to due process, this has been well over 3 years. It's the oldest case by far in Brent Carr's docket. Why? Because the District Attorney's Office has refused to make any kind of offer, plea deal offer. They've refused to make any attempt to try to end this. They know that this case is intervening with my child custody case, and they are going to keep this thing going as long as they can because it serves the interest of this other family. I have had court dates canceled for 3 months at a time. It's basically Sharen Wilson's way of saying F you, Fort Worth Weekly. She knows who I am. She knows that this gives them leverage over me. This gives them power over me. And they have just kicked the can down on this case, canceled my court appearances, never given me any kind of plea bargain deal, which of course is standard, forcing me to go to trial, which is what has finally happened, and then placing an assistant district attorney over me who has a personal vendetta against me, and again placing a retired judge. It's all just one big FU to me as a reporter. So on several levels, this is a very disturbing case, and that's why I'm here telling people about it.
So the district attorney, because I've interviewed Tiffany Burks, she has no authority over the family courts.
They don't, but they can sure make life hell.
They do with CPS, but not the family courts. So what is the maximum punishment if they rule against you?
Well, it's a Class B misdemeanor, which is, it's the lowest charge that has possible jail time. I have no criminal record. Again, I don't believe I will when this is all said and done. But, I mean, what's the technical definition of any Class B misdemeanor? It's technically up to 6 months in jail. So,
okay.
That's
and a fine, maybe?
A fine, yeah. I mean, in cases like mine, let's pretend that I very much were guilty of my first Class B misdemeanor. I might have 1 day in jail. So, but my concern is that there's a lot of people in power that have a personal interest in wrecking my life, and this gives them the opportunity to do that. We've seen Sharen Wilson take a personal interest in making sure that nobody offers me a plea bargain, that I have to go to trial. She's forced me to go to trial, right? And now she's in control. So, the jury will decide what happens, but the prosecutor, who has a personal vendetta, he's going to make a recommendation on punishment if I'm found guilty, hopefully not. It's very unsettling because I don't trust the criminal justice system. I don't trust the judge. I don't trust anyone involved in this because I've seen the lengths they'll go to meddle. And they have a personal vendetta against me because of my job. So I have a lot of reasons to be worried. If anyone finds sympathy with my story, I would appreciate some folks showing up. I don't know the courtroom exactly, but I'll share it later when I find it. It's going to be Monday's jury selection, Tuesday, Wednesday is the trial. My attorney feels very confident that any jury that hears my story, and they will hear this story, will understand that fathers have rights to be a parent, and that's what's under attack right now.